Hi, welcome or welcome back to the Unraveling Soprano. I'm Heather, and this is my channel where I talk about all my makes from the week, whether it be knitting, crochet, sewing, gardening, doing a lot of hiking lately, singing. All of that kind of stuff is going to be here. It's going to be kind of a hodgepodge. I have filmed this 3 times. So this is where we are today. This is it. This is the final time. I'm not filming this again. First, what am I wearing? I'm wearing the Easy Raglan, I believe. You'd think after filming this 3 times I would have looked up the sweater I'm wearing, but I have not. But it's made out of Patton's linen, and it's really great for this weather. It's really hot, which is I think one of the reasons why I've had to film this so much, is because my brain's kind of fried. My update. So I'm working on the wrap over cardigan, and this is the right side. So we're close. I'm going to be able to finish this, I think, today or tomorrow. So I'm knitting this up in Knit Picks palette in Wheat Heather. The needle size is a 3.25 for the body and a 3.27 for the rib. The body needles are what's suggested. The ribbing needle is a little smaller because it's what I had. I really love the Knit Picks palette yarn, working with it. I think it's fabulous. I've worked with it for accessories, but never in a garment. And it's not, I don't find it itchy. I think if you're like wool sensitive, you might find it itchy, but I don't, which is really great because I want to make a Fair Isle sweater in the fall that are kind of like sunsetty, like those pinks and blue, like kind of like a winter sunset is kind of what I'm thinking, where the main body of the sweater is like a cream and it's got blues and pinks and browns. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. But the palette yarn is supposed to be really great for oh gosh, sorry about my voice. It's allergies. What's funny is I'll put clips in soon, but I just got done singing an aria and it felt fine. It was great. But all like that gunk has kind of moved into the lower register because this is not where I sing. So please forgive my frogginess. So anyway, so this is going along. I hope to start the sleeves this week. That would be great. Crochet project's on hold until I get this done. I need to focus on this. What am I reading? I am reading still same books, Remarkably Bright Creatures. That I think should be done this week. I only have like 2 hours left. And The Scarlet Letter. That might take a little longer because I'm not as far into that book. I think I might have to do some rereading. I've also spent a lot of time this week on my singing. So I'm trying to teach my student a new song. I have to teach myself the song before I teach them. So I took some footage of that process. So I'll put that in here so you'll see, like, I've sung it through a couple times and we're almost to the point where I'll be able to teach it to them this week, but like I'm not quite, if I had to have the lesson today, I wouldn't be ready. But this is just a quick snippet of that. Lascia t'ho piangia la dura sorte e che sospiri la libertà e che sospiri e che sospiri la libertà. Lascia t'ho piangia la dura sorte e che sospiri la libertà. So as you can see, a little bit better, closer to the tempo that it should be. I always sight read things way too fast. So it's close to the type tempo it should be. It's not quite there, but it's better. And then I also realized as I was practicing this, I really needed to start practicing my own music. I don't have a whole lot of performance opportunities where I am, and because of that, I just haven't had the motivation to practice, but I need to just kind of do it as a habit. And so I thought that I would share a little bit of that here, since this is the Unraveling Soprano, and I very rarely share my voice. It's only been like this, like the third time that I've shared me singing. And I've never really shared like me singing something that I feel like I actually sing pretty well. So I'm learning Donda Lieta from Puccini's La Boheme. And it's a bit of a stretch for me. I've never done like this big of an aria, like without getting too technical, like you kind of have to have a big voice to do it. And so it's a challenge, but I feel like I do it pretty well. So I don't know how much I can actually show because I believe Puccini is still copyrighted. So I'll just show a tiny section in hopes that I don't get, I mean, I'm not monetized anyways, but I just don't want a copyright strike. So I'm going to put that in here.
Donna lieta uscia tuo grido d'amore, donna sola mimi al solitario nido, ritorno tremenda antisi finge addio senza rancor. Ascolta, ascolta le poche robe andona che lasciai sparse nel mio casetto stan chiusi quel cecchetto tu e il libro di preghiere. Invogi tutto quando in un grembiale manderò il portiere.
All right. Hopefully my Italian did not make your ears bleed. But I'm really proud of how I'm doing with that song. I think it sounds pretty good. Hopefully when I edit this, I will also think that it sounds pretty good because it feels good to sing it. And then the last thing I've been really doing a lot is doing a lot of hikes. I have some footage of me going on a hike, but I didn't take a lot because I realized as I was like filming all the stuff that like I saw a lot of cool wild animals because just like the weather's nice and so they're out. And I saw a bunch of wild turkeys and I kind of was like, oh, I'm going to film this. And I was like, I'm freaking out the turkeys. So as much as I like to share, I decided to not freak out the turkeys continually. And I just kind of let them do their thing. But it was cool that I saw wild turkeys. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you today. Let me know what you're doing in the comments. Are you working on something? Yeah, like what are you crafting? If you're crafting, what are your hobbies? What are you trying to dedicate your time to do? I think that sentence made sense. What are you dedicating your time to? That's a sentence. And yeah, share in the comments. Yeah, until next time, I hope you do find that time to do your hobbies and happy knitting, happy sewing, happy singing, whatever you do, and I'll see you next time. Bye!